Hi people, Martin away from Mercury again, it's always Sandro as usual. Yeah, you can tell what time it is, okay? I'm going to delve into the mind of Joan of Arc. For people that don't know who Joan of Arc is, check the wiki link in the description of this video or wait until the end screen. Joan of Arc, long story short, was during the Hundred Years' War between England and France. She was a French, I want to say freedom fighter, so to speak. But bottom line is that she essentially helped turn the tide against the English for the French, because up to that point in the war, in medieval times, I forgot the time period. It was like the 12th, 13th century, something along those lines. In any case, it was in a time that is classified as the Middle Ages, as far as I know. And she is a martyr even up to present day. Um, yeah, what else can I say? Joan was, like I said, she belonged to the French essentially. She was on the French side, and up to that point, the English were winning the battle against the French, and the French were on the losing side, almost hopelessly losing, until Joan of Arc turned the tide, and because she received prophetic, according to her, she received prophetic messages from God and or was visited by spirits, holy spirits like angels and whatnot, and despite the fact that she didn't really have any kind of battle experience and whatnot, she served primarily as like a medieval mascot of some sorts. So the second she set foot on the battlefield with the banner of the French or the flag of the French, the war flag, then things automatically went better. The French started winning battle after battle against the English, and Joan was later on executed. You know, I mean, talk about being ungrateful. I can't remember whether the English or the French executed her after her being captured or something like that. I don't remember the details. Okay, like I said, check the stuff that I'm going to leave at either the end screen or in the description of this video. Um, but bottom line is that she was burned at the stake, if I'm not mistaken, kind of like a witch, because she was. The reason is that she was. Based on her level of messages that she received, her prophetic messages, she it was seen as heresy by the church and or similar, and she was trialed as a witch essentially and was burned at the stake subsequently, or she was burned on a fire pyre, if you will, on a pyre, either way, pyre. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. Okay, let's see stuff that Joan. Let's see what Joan was about, okay, from a spiritual vantage point. I'll count down from 10 to 0, and when I do so, I will be delving into the deepest part of Joan of Arc's mind, the Joan of Arc, and I will connect with her psyche and her astral body, and I will see everything that there was to see about Joan of Arc, all things that are worth mentioning based on my intent. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go. Okay, again, the burrowing underground again and going down a rabbit hole of some sort, some kind of cosmic black hole. Uh, uh, and we're burrowing like deeper. The burrowing just keeps going and going. That rabbit hole just keeps going. Obviously, this indicates that she's dead, but it just goes on. Okay, I finally touched down. I'm in a castle. I'm in a castle, but specifically I'm overlooking a medieval battlefield. And I'm seeing that Joan has a fear of being hit by a cannonball. I'm seeing the flag of the French, the same old school blue flag they had with like the fence symbols, the top of the fence symbols, like a spear, a pronged spear. And then I'm seeing a red flag with the three lions. That's the flag of the English. Uh, okay. Okay, and here it comes, okay. Joan did indeed have prophetic visions from angels, and these were specifically messenger angels, so essentially subservient angels that were sent by Michael himself. As in the Archangel Michael, to preserve the the warlike balance, if you will, because essentially it was like spiritually the English had already had their turn, and now it was the French that returned to actually turn the tide of war, so to speak. But bottom line is that she did indeed have prophetic visions. For people that think to themselves, maybe that wasn't the case. Maybe, maybe Joan was nothing more than a quack, and she was pretending, she was playing make believe and all that stuff. No, no, no. She was indeed visited by angels. I'm seeing them right now, and these are messenger angels that were sent by Michael, the archangel Michael. But of course, Joan didn't see Michael, as in Michael literally sent his subservient angels, a couple of them, to simply persuade Joan to undertake the actions she did in order to turn the tide of war. Yeah, and all I'm seeing are things that we already know, victory after victory for the French, and the war all of a sudden swinging in their favor because of all of this, and those spirits, those angels guiding Joan, and oh boy, and for the rest, yeah, I'm seeing Joan being burnt at the stake, okay, and even her death, the way it was orchestrated, if you will, from a divine perspective, is also was also necessary, not retribution, sorry, it was necessary. So of course nothing is a coincidence, like I said, I simply mean in a matter of speaking when I say from a divine vantage point. Bottom line is Joan was burned at the stake, and now right now I'm seeing things through Joan's eyes. So I'm seeing her being burned at the stake, and I'm feeling the flames on my body, and she is in pain, but at the same time there's a sense of release, if you will, not a relief, release, as in she's releasing her thoughts and she's surrendering to it. She accepts the fact that this is her fate, because she knows that also this is also meant to be just like everything else, and she understands that it's necessary for her to die and to become a martyr, in order for the greater good, in order for the French people to essentially be motivated, if you will, and to boost morale overall, and to see to the preservation of the French Empire, so to speak. And that is all, honestly. There are obviously other details, but I'm being told that based on my intent, this is pretty much all I want to know, and there's nothing else really. And that's correct. I'm not interested in mundane things about Joan, about Joan's life. I mean, hold on. If I want to see other stuff, okay, show me miscellaneous things. Oh, okay. Joan had like a slight hint of lesbianism inside her, but that really should not be a surprise as far as I know. The way that Joan was represented, she was always tomboyish in nature, or specifically in the way that people remember her. She has a fondness for nude paintings of women, not painting itself, but like nude paintings, essentially paintings of women posing nude or semi-nude in provocative poses and whatnot. Classical paintings, the kind you see from like Vincent van Gogh and Rembrandt and stuff like that. Okay, I'm being told that is all. For the rest, really nothing worth mentioning. Everything else is too mundane, too mundane. Everything else is too mundane, nothing worth mentioning. I'm seeing that Joan liked to masturbate as well. She also liked using like hay to rub up against her crotch. Stuff that really is not interesting whatsoever, honestly. So that is all. Okay. Stop. Done. That's all. Turn off again. The stupid camera won't turn off. In any case, guys, that was it regarding Joan of Arc. Can I say stop recording? Stop recording. No, even that it won't do. Stupid thing. Yeah, and anyways, that's it regarding Joan. Have a good one, guys. Bye.